Okay, so tell us about your job at the Star Tribune.
I'm the TV critic at Star Tribune. Been doing that about 7 years now. I also do some management stuff, cover nightlife there and pop music.
How long have you been with the JCamp program? And
This program started 7 years ago.
so how did you get involved with it and to become the director?
I was on the Board of Governors 8 years ago, and we got the Knight Foundation decided they'd like to experiment with a program for college kids of different ethnic backgrounds, and they came to AAJ, our president at the time, Kat Camilla, and they said, we've got $60,000 to $80,000 for you guys to put on a program for college kids. So Kat came to me and said, would you be interested in heading this up? And I said, not really. I thought there were enough programs out there in the country for college students. But I said, there's not a lot of programs for really outstanding high school kids, especially those that have not yet decided their majors. They don't know what college they're going to go to. They're still exploring all these different interests. I said I would do it if it would be for high school kids no older than rising seniors. Went back to the Knight Foundation. They said, terrific. So I started it, and I recruited my friends Mark Angelis and Josh Dulac, and we sort of made it up as we went along. Clea Benson and Chris Macias were also on the staff that first year, and we just had a ball. We were in San Francisco. We kind of winged the whole thing and recruited our friends to come and speak, and we didn't quite know what we were doing, and we've learned a lot over the last 7 years. Kept the best things like Joey Chen, and dropped some other stuff, but it's just been a terrific program.
So how did you select Miami as this year's location?
For the most part, we do JCamp the week before the Asian Journalism Convention. Logistically, it works out really well. The national staff is here, and then some of us involved with AAJA can stay over. People come early for the convention, and we get a chance to meet the students. That's a big reason. There have been times when there's been 1 year we made an exception because the convention was in Hawaii, and we didn't have a budget of $500,000 to send everybody to Hawaii, although I'm sure the kids would have liked that.
Yeah.
So we did it in New York last year, which was really fascinating because it's such a mecca of media. And next year we'll be in Chicago, which we're really looking forward to because again, it's great when we go to the big markets, but we also find that some of our best camps are in slightly smaller markets like Minnesota or Miami because people get to see journalists of different backgrounds. They're not all network news, and they're not all, we get to really see a community at work, and I think it's much more representative of being able to tell if you're a student here whether this is really something you want to do. It's easy to get wowed in New York. In Miami, you're really going to find out, okay, is this really what I want to do?
So Trish said that this is the first year that they've actually... Chris
who?
Macias?
Never met him.
Why is this the first year that they decided to do an online team?
Well, we're probably a little slow on that. I mean, the feeling is, there's not that much difference between online journalism and print journalism. That's obviously changed. I think online journalists are exploring different ways to tell stories. There is, in some cases, in some people's viewpoints, different ethical code. Bloggers go by a different, code of ethics. There's not the editing, vetting process. You're able to mix video and audio and words in a way that we need to do a better job as a profession exploring that. And the students today are leading the pack, so we need to get on ball on that. And this online group is kind of guinea pigs. It's the first time we're really going to concentrate with 7 of our kids online. So you guys are kind of setting the table, and where you guys screw up, we'll learn from that and try to improve it. But we're trying to get better about that.
What's your favorite memory about JCamp?
My favorite memory of JCamp? My favorite memory is this moment right here. Really that first year, we were talking about it the other night, that first year when we were in San Francisco, kind of flying by the seat of our pants, and we kind of threw together this reception. It's nothing like the reception you're going to see on Tuesday. I mean, it's kind of a fancy thing now, but we ordered takeout Chinese food and invited some of the people in the San Francisco community to come, and about 30 people came, and it was just, we knew we had either by luck or by design really stumbled into something special, and it really came home to me at that reception. And I remember thinking, boy, this is a real nice break. We really have stumbled onto something that we can build on. Two other moments that come to mind. The next year, Aaron Brown from CNN came and spoke, and that was really the first big name we got. And that really opened the door for a lot of other speakers. And, meeting and hearing from Ed Bradley last year, in retrospect, was extremely touching because he passed away 2 or 3 months after that. We were one of the last groups he talked to, and that's a very poignant moment to me, and I think those that were there. That's it. I gave you like 4 highlights.
What's something that most people don't know about you?
What people don't know about me?
Yeah, something interesting.
Deep, dark, secret. I don't like cantaloupe. That's a true story.
Okay, anything else you would like to add?
No, you know what? I gotta go. I'm really busy.